I can't go back.
Boom. Hello, it's me, Aeron James, and here is the stagey boyfriend.
Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. It's me, MickeyJoTheatre. Oh my god, hey.
And we are off on a date night. Where are we off to, Mickey?
Is that what I look like with these glasses on?
Yeah.
Ah, I do look like Gareth Malone, you're right. We're going to the Savoy Theatre, to the gala night of
Pretty Woman.
Bow 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 Bow.
Which we've both never seen before.
Never seen it, not once. I've never seen the film. Have you seen the film?
I think, okay, I've watched part of it, or I've sat through it but not watched it.
I know the film was a big deal.
My parents loved the film.
It was a big deal. What's the line from the film? You've got to say huge. Huge, that's the whole thing. Big mistake. Huge. Well, you'll find out tonight. There you go.
At the end of the show, if I understand what that means, you'll find out.
It's on the posters.
Mm.
Wow. Okay, if I find a jewellery box to snap in your face, then you'll also have to laugh at it. Just trust me, it's a thing.
You know more about it than I do.
I know those 2 pop culture references, and that's literally it.
So, the last video you might have noticed we were talking about understudies. It seems like today, and we're going to be watching Elly Jay on for the role of Vivian.
Yep, according to West End Understudies, at West End Covers on Twitter.
And that's exciting because at West End Live, we got to watch Elly perform the role then. And we said how impressed we were, so...
Big deal for her. It's great because she's been covering it for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because Amy has been away filming the 6 Pro shot. Very exciting. But Amy is meant to be back and is not on tonight for whatever reason. Really exciting for Elly that she gets to go on and do the gala night. What a big deal for her.
A little top tip, if you are looking to see Pretty Women for not too much, Today Ticks, who are incredible and we often rate a lot. This isn't an ad I just love. All they do £25 rush tickets to see Pretty Woman. So on the day you can enter at around 10 AM. They have a limited amount of tickets that will sell for £25 for that day's performances. And they're normally the best tickets are available, so they're incredible. So yeah, if once we told you all about the show, about everything, or you've been waiting to see a show, and this video makes you want to see it, that is the best way for a last minute cheap ticket to see this show. Right, now off to the theatre. We made it!
Pretty Woman, walking down the street. Because we are walking down the street to Pretty Woman.
It's just after 7, so I get a bit nervous. If we're like after the half hour before it starts, he's not like that.
We'll be fine.
He's not like that. I mean, he is literally around the corner. I found out there's more covers on and swings, which
so
is
many
amazing.
covers, so many swings, and new cast members. Very exciting.
And kind of love that for a gala night that we get to see some understudies. It's fun. It's nice to see understudies get that spotlight. It's there. If you can't see it, the sign's there. It's just around the corner. And then 6 is... Where is 6? I can't get in shot. Oh, there. There. And then Back to the Future's just there. And all the queues. Nice big queues for all the shows at the minute, which is fun.
We love to see it.
Yeah. We made it.
We're here.
And we're on a red carpet.
We have tickets, and more importantly, or just as importantly, drinks vouchers. Equally important pieces of paper.
And we have some friends.
We are. Say hello to our friends. Say hello, friends. Hello.
Hi. Elly and Dazzles are here. It's going to be a fun night. We made it in. We're on a red carpet. And we got our photos in front of the flower wall.
We did. We did. We had to fight for it, but we got there.
Yes. The bits you don't see is him trying to get a program shot. How's it going?
It's going well. It's rare I use my own hand. Normally I get you to hold the program and I take the picture.
Secrets of the Insta.
You can do this. Go through my Instagram. Okay, first of all, go to Instagram, follow both of us, and then go through and guess the thumb. That's a fun game you can play.
Mostly mine. Interval time.
We're in the interval. We found the wine. It's so good. We're having a lovely time. I'm sort of surprised at how much I'm enjoying it. I'm very surprised at how much I'm enjoying it. But loving it.
Elly Jay is so good.
She's so lovely. She's just so. You want to be her friend. I want to be her friend. I want to walk down from the dress circle into the stalls, make my way onto the stage, kick past the inevitable security guards, and befriend her because she's so lovely.
So sweet. It's like instant friends goals.
She's completely charming, and that's. I feel like the whole show rests on that.
Completely. Oh, it's so good. I'm really enjoying it.
We're having a great time.
It's time to go.
I can't hear what they're saying. There could be a fire in the building, I have no idea. I like to think they do a slightly more urgent alarm. They're like, ladies and gentlemen,
I mean,
the auditorium has been engulfed in flames.
You'd hope they'd be like, no, don't say that. I always get scared of sprinklers or something appear around.
We're not manifesting it. We're not doing it. That's your concern? Yes. I'm concerned of it being trapped in a burning building. But
I mean, that too. But you won't see the flame, so it gets soaked first. Okay, we're getting into it.
Again, it could be Spanish. I have no idea.
Let's go. Hello.
Hello. I have so much glare on my glasses. Whoa.
Yeah, that's who you get issue with glasses. There we are. Hello.
Hello. Oh my god, hey. I forgot myself.
You've already opened.
Excuse me.
That show was incredible.
I really loved it.
It was so much more fun than I expected.
Yeah.
And also, very, very much appreciate and loved all the understudies on today.
Elly Jay, absolute star, was incredible. Like,
so warm, so lovely.
Yeah, the best like new performer that I've seen, new to me, in a very long time. Because maybe they're like, oh, I really need to take note of this person. I thought she was amazing.
Yeah, I'm really excited about her career goes after this.
Yeah, you made a great shout. You said Beetlejuice.
Yeah, totally can see it. Totally can see if it comes over. Definitely preaching for that casting. So we made it back.
We did. We're alive.
And so what did you think then overall, Mickey?
I really enjoyed Pretty Woman. I had a great time. It was a great gala night. It was lovely to be invited. We had great seats at the front of the dress circle, and I really enjoyed the show. I was pleasantly surprised by how much I enjoyed the show.
Yeah, same here. I wonder if it was different because we went in not being people that compared it to the film as well.
Yeah, we went in with very fresh experience of it, and I think reasonably low expectations. We were just curious to see what it was. We basically only knew what numbers had been performed at West End Live.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to do a more detailed review of Pretty Woman as a show that's going to be a vlog over on my channel soon. At some point, I have so many more review vlogs to work through, but it will be there.
I now understand the joke at the start. It now makes sense. Huge.
Huge.
It was also kind of cool because I'd never been in the dress circle of a Savoy. I've only normally been in the stalls. So it was really cool actually to see what like upstairs is like from the theatre and what the view's like, and it's really good. Really good. I think because of the shape of the theatre, I'd worried that being upstairs would feel really far away. But no, I can totally recommend getting the dress circle at the Savoy. I don't know what it's like at the Grand Circle because that does look quite high.
I can't remember if I was Grand Circle or Dress Circle for Dreamgirls. Some other random Pretty Woman thoughts. There are 3 covers for Kit DeLuca and only 2 covers for like the 2 lead principal characters.
But there's also 3 covers for Violetta. And it's kind of it is interesting how it falls. I wonder if it's because a lot of them have shared covers. So maybe it's the fact that it's first cover for this person, but because they're shared the same person, they've kind of had to have more covers because they maybe need them more.
Yeah.
Might possibly be due to the pandemic as well, that actually they need a lot more covers for certain roles.
What was your favourite part of the show?
I think towards the end of Act 1 with Vivian scenes where she's kind of in her stride, starting to get that like the comedic little moments there, and I think that.
And it's really nice to see her doing well because you really root for her.
Yeah, I think that was one thing that Elly Jay really sold, was like the warmth and the heart, and you really got behind her as the lead, which I think is the crux of that show, and probably why we enjoyed it so much is that you really rooted for her getting that happy ending at the end and finding her way through it. And I've seen that with some shows where that doesn't hit sometimes, and then that's the whole show kind of falls apart. I think another show where you tangent, but it reminded me a lot of Jamie in a way, that everybody's talking about Jamie. You have to like the Jamie, you have to like the person and the persona who's playing Jamie. What?
I'm side-eyeing because I haven't always.
No, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I think that show relies on you liking or warming to Jamie so that you enjoy the show, and I feel like with this show...
I think Legally Blonde's another one.
Yeah, I agree. I think that feels like what this show is. If you really connect with Vivian, then you're just along for the ride and really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Something else that I found kind of interesting was that obviously this production is by Jerry Mitchell and directed and choreographed, and I said to you before we went in, it's interesting because it's been very rare for me not to really warm to a Jerry Mitchell show, just because he just goes, as the term is known, full out. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of nice actually, because it's not that dancey heavier show. No,
he gives you a very plentiful mise-en-scène as a director, and I enjoy that.
Yeah, and
gives you lots to look at.
I really enjoyed the male dance scene, the ballroom scene.
That was very
fun. And the bellhop is used plentifully and very well.
I liked the little lift.
Yes!
The little lift
very
that went
clever.
up and down. I mean, very Broadway to have the little gap for the orchestras and have the little walkway in front of it.
Yes.
That's very Broadway, not something we see a lot of in the West End. But I liked that the little section in the middle of that was a little lift that went up and down. Do I know why a wet man in swimwear emerged from it in the second act? No, I don't. It just seemed like a very laboured way of telling us that we were by a swimming pool, that like a deck chair could also have served that purpose, and it wouldn't have meant a member of the ensemble having to like douse themselves in water and climb through levels of the theatre.
Well, I did like the concept with the ladder coming over, that it was like a swimming pool.
It was clever. I was just he had to go to a lot of trouble.
So would you go again to see it?
I would. It's such cute, like, date night theatre.
Yes, I
agree. It really is that perfect vibe. And that one box in the Savoy Theatre, which we said is not necessarily the best view in the world, but there's one box in the theatre, and because during this show they go to the theatre and they sit in a box together and kind of have this romantic connection in that setting, they could charge whatever they like for that box and sell it as this like Pretty Woman date night package, and people would pay for it. Like, that's genius.
I kind of now want to see what Amy's like as Vivian, because I feel like Elly's take must be very different from Amy's, and the type of personalities they are from when we've seen Amy in other things. Yeah,
it's hard to really see Amy performing it the same way as we saw Elly doing it tonight.
Yeah, so it feels like we might have to go for a return trip to see Amy in it.
We might go back. Can we go back? I personally can't go back.
I can't go back. Boom, boom. That's a really catchy song.
I won't sing. I don't want you to get demonetized. I sound too much like Samantha Barks.
Anyhow, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Comment below if you've
seen Pretty Woman, if you're going to be seeing it soon, what your thoughts are on the show.
Yeah, let us know below. And Mickey will be, as you've heard, dropping a review video on the show. But also make sure to check out his channel. He reviews loads of shows, talks about thoughts, feelings, changes, news, etc. And I kind of do what I do and take you on show visits, and
I'm reviews. You're like vibes. You're like stagey vibes.
So I'm stagey vibes.
You're stagey vibes. Subscribe for the stagey vibes.
Yeah. Subscribe
for vibe. Hold on, that's gonna be, I can do something with that. Leave it with me. Subscribe.
So, thank you so much for joining us tonight for our date night to the theatre. And we can't wait to see you again soon. Bye. Bye. Bye.